Hey there! Welcome back to episode 4 of not Pale Guard Survival. I don't know what series I'm playing, apparently. Welcome back to this series, Tornado Survival. There is a gnarly storm above us right now. A big gnarly storm. I feel like... Oh, actually, I was going to say I feel like it might end up dropping a tornado, but I think that might actually be what's dropping literally above us right now. I think that very well might be a tornado. Okay. I didn't plan on starting the episode off with a tornado appearing to be happening right above me. No, don't come out. You're keeping me outside, aren't you? Don't kick me outside. That's not supposed to be spawning right above my head right now. Hey, on the bright side, it's going that way, so we're fine. But I still would not like that to be spawning so close. Kind of actually just hit us. I mean, it didn't, but it did. Does that make any sense? Oh yeah, there's like a lot of like dust clouds happening here as well. So yeah, we do definitely have a tornado. A very big tornado. Let's get closer to the house. That was right above us. That was definitely right above us, right? Like a moment ago. That is also mildly huge, I should add. But I don't think that's coming towards us. I think that's just kind of standing there. So we are looking out in that case. So you don't want to like prompt them like, "Whoa, look, it's not coming our way," because it very well could make a U-turn. That's just what tornadoes do. But it does seem like it's going the other direction, which is appreciated. Let's just walk a little bit closer. Am I getting blown around by it at all? Not really. That is, though, quite, like, fascinating looking, isn't it? So I try to get closer to it. No, I should not try to get closer to it. Am I going to get closer to it? Actually, yeah, a little bit. I am prepared to dig myself into a hole. Wow. I don't feel any wind right here, but I find, like, this alarming. Alright, let's stop, like, pushing our luck. Let's just go back to the house. Rapidly. Because we do not need to be lifted into a tornado. If I get much closer than that, I'm pretty sure you probably will get sucked into it. But it is a very stationary tornado, so I do I like the fact it's stationary. I think it's also over water right now, so there isn't really that much damage. Maybe it's like an EF0 or something. That might be what's going on with it. Actually, should I go closer? Like, get a better view of it now again? Maybe. The best view would probably be on actually the opposite side of it, because on the opposite side of it you can still see the village. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to go all the way around the tornado. I might get a few feet closer to it. Of course, keep the spoon in our hands in case we need to hide. Where was the tornado? Oh, I guess the tornado was here. It's already, like, roping out, though. But if you look over here, like, there's sheep in the water, so I think it picked the sheep up and put them in the water. And I really don't see that much damage from the tornado, so I think the tornado actually was a pretty weak one. So, that's good. It kind of missed us. Although it was literally above us for, like, a minute there. That's fine. That is definitely fine. Either way, let's make our way back over to the house, which has survived. Good job, villager house. You had literally no input in surviving that tornado, but you still did. Actually, is there sand around here? Oh, there is sand. You know what? Let me try to get down this little hill here and just gather a little bit of sand. The reason why is... Actually, no. Let's go to the desert for sand. The reason I need sand is because a tornado literally hit my house and sucked out all of the glass. So I have no windows left in my house now. Do you need windows? No, not really. But do I want windows? Of course. Why wouldn't I want a window in my house? I can see the outside and watch the storms coming. That's the main reason you should get a window in your house. I do want to walk over to that original village. Wouldn't be a bad idea, actually, just to see what happened to it. I think it's just somewhere over this way, isn't it? Not that far. Now let's just go on a short walk to the village. I know I was in the middle of remodeling my house right now, but you know what? I'm curious to see how the village is holding up, because the starter village that we were at, I think, has gotten hit by not one, but 2 different tornadoes in the whole of 2 days I've been playing on this world. Or how many days have I been playing on it? I don't know where the day counter is. There is a day counter in this game somewhere. What day are we on? I don't know. It's a mystery and beyond or something. No, not really. It's not a mystery. It's just I don't know where the day counter is. I thought there was a village somewhere over here. I don't see it though. Maybe I need to go straight this way. Probably where it is, right? I don't know. Is it getting nighttime already? It almost looks like it's getting nighttime. It doesn't seem like there was any kind of tornado in this area. No, don't think that. It doesn't look like there was any kind of tornado in the area though, so at least this area is mostly untouched. Or fully untouched. I have no idea if it's fully untouched or mostly untouched. Is it getting dark? I feel like it might actually be getting dark. Oh, wait, we're at the village. I found the village. Perfect timing, though, because it's getting dark. Whoa, that is a ominous-looking storm right there, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I forgot. The village is the place you don't really want to be at night. So let's just go to bed real quick before all of the mobs under the Wikipedia of Minecraft will spawn. There we go. And, yeah, that doesn't help. That still looks ominous. But, yeah, this village has survived a tornado. So that's awesome. And that's the cloud spawning in over there, isn't it? And there's that. I think that was already there over there, though. I think this is the new one. But this new one appears to be fine, so I think we'll survive another day. So that's good. Let's just work our way back over to our house, though, which is not actually that far, luckily. I do see how this is so intensive. I wonder if there's any kind of modifications they can do to this game to make it easier to run, because it really is hard to run. Like, impressively hard to run. Like, hard to run is fine, but this is like so hard, even decently powerful PCs struggle with it. Oh, okay, we're on day 8. Hey, you know what? We survived 8 days so far in hardcore mode. I think that's a good start. I say that, but I do have a hardcore series which is on hold. Possibly permanently, who knows? I have no updates on it, but like, I have a hardcore series, and I think I'm like almost to 1,000 days on that world, and I have yet to die. I've yet to even come close to dying. So I think it really depends on how you play the game style. Like, if you're always chasing after like Enderman and stuff and trying to fight the dragon with a milk bucket or something, yes, I actually have done that. But if you're trying to do absurd things like that, it's not going to be a very long-lived world. But if you're just trying to stay alive, it will last quite a while before you end up dying, or maybe it will just indefinitely go. I don't know. Either way, hi villagers, I am back. At it again. So, what should I do? I should probably... Oh, that's something I wish you could do. Why can't you get a acacia slab and like an oak slab and combine them? That would be so neat if you, for building. Like, the bottom would be acacia and the top would be birch or something. Why isn't that something you can do? I feel like that should be something you can do, but it's not something you can do. I don't know. If you have any idea why you can't do that in this game, let me know, because it's kind of annoying. I'm sure it doesn't annoy some people, but it annoys me, and yeah, it's fine. Either way, villager, you're gonna get your job back, right? Yes, you did. Awesome! Awesome sauce. Either way, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make several more floors in this house so there's a bit more space, I think. If there's more floors, there can be more space to do, well, actually, there's more space to do things, but at the same time, there's less space because there's a block between each floor. So, should I do that? Should I make several floors? I kind of want to, but at the same time, I think that actually might give me less space. Usually, like, oh, you have a 200 square foot house where you put another, like, floor onto it, and I have a 400 square foot house, then a 600 square foot house. But in this case, it's kind of not how that works. Yeah, it's fine. We'll do this. We'll put another floor in. What block should I use for this floor? Should I use oak or birch? Maybe we should use birch. Like carpet upstairs, it would feel like. Yeah, that might be what we do here. So we'll just do birch slabs. Like, it's a white ceiling. That seems like a good block for ceiling. I need actually some tools. I have managed to break my axe, so let's just rebuild it. Permanently rebuild it. No, not really. We'll just rebuild it partially. And let's grab some stone pickaxes because I kind of need it. I should stop going outside and looking at the weather, but it's just... There's so much stuff going on outside at all times. It's just something I feel like I should probably do. I wonder how you craft a weather radar in this game. I know there's a way to do that, I just don't know how to do that. But there is a such thing as a weather radar in this mod, so that might be kind of useful in a way. I have an idea. What if I leave this area tall, but then up here is just another room? Like, we can have a wall here of some sort. What should I use for the wall? Let's use... Ooh, that's actually a hard one. Let's use logs for the wall. There we go. It's kind of an odd idea, but we have like a loft right there. That might be an interesting change. I don't think I've ever made a building with a loft. And then, yeah, this area mainly will be... what's it called? It's mainly going to be slabs. There, actually. We're going to just... Oh, actually, can I do that here, too? Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're going to replace these blocks with cobblestone slab. The reason why is I can put more chests there. If I just had a full block there, I could only have 3 chests, but now I can have 4 chests. Fun fact, if you're not good with math, 4 is, in fact, more than 3. So, that's a quite big benefit. Either way, I do not want to use my acacia for that. Sorry, game. I just want to use my regular oak for that. There we go. Let's do that. Let's make another bunch of chests like that. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's get a solid 16 chests. That is plenty. And there's like lots of thunder outside. Is there like a big storm coming? Holy smokes. Oh, and actually that is coming my way. That I think might actually be a problem. Just gonna stand right in this same spot and let's just see what happens. Okay, it despawned, so we're good. Oh no, it's still there, but is it getting closer to me? Maybe it's getting further because I can't see it anymore. That's kind of possible, but it's kind of rain-wrapped. This is kind of a mystery storm. It's just, hey, I might be there. You can kind of see it, barely. What I'm going to do is just go back inside and pretend I didn't see that. And fail to pretend I didn't see that because I'll be glued to staring at it. That's fine. We can be glued to staring at things. That's a perfect reaction to a tornadic experience, I think. Either way, this room right here, yes, it is pretty cramped, but can I replace most of that roof with, is that getting closer? Can I replace this with, like, slabs? I might be able to, actually, to get a little bit extra room, which extra room is always welcome in houses that are pretty cramped like this. I think this tornado is actually passing us that way, so we are lucking out one more time. Either way, let's try to add a little extra room here. I was going to say let's just keep it a what's it called, a little tower here, but I think maybe a little extra room here is actually kind of not a bad idea. So let's do that. Let's just do that. There we go. And then we'll just come around like that. Oh yeah, we're getting through the storm a little bit here, aren't we? Very slightly. But I don't see a tornado anywhere or a hurricane, so we are probably safe. So we have a base down here. I think that's a good start. But now I need to figure out what to do. Well, first, where's that cloud? It's over there, so we're still safe from the cloud. So what can we do here? I'm going to add down some kind of blocks. Let's use oak for this room, actually. That is a big thunder clap, isn't it? That must have happened right here, which is why it was so loud. There's like wind effects coming around here. Either way, can I make this look somewhat OEM in a way? Is that going to be possible at all? Or is it just going to look weird? Maybe I should actually use logs as the base for this area. I don't know. I kind of want to have an area there, though. Like, I should have some areas of this house that are able to be destroyed, but other parts that are going to be strong. I think that probably is the most interesting thing to do here. Like, oh yeah, I could make it out of hay, and it would just get blown away immediately, but I think it might be more interesting if I, like, have an in-between, you know? Some weak building blocks and some strong building blocks, and not just all the same. I think that's what I'll end up doing. So, what should I do here? Well, I actually don't know. I think I need to make a... I don't know. I actually have no idea. I shouldn't build it out of those. I should build the walls, at least, out of some kind of log. Maybe I'll use... stripped logs. Yeah, that will work. That's not the right block. We'll use strip blocks because I think stripped might actually be stronger. No reason behind it being... Oh, that's another storm. It'll probably miss us as well. Either way, there's no reason to use stripped logs besides the fact that in this version of the game, for some reason, stripped logs just kind of don't get destroyed as easy. I don't understand why. If you're going to ask me, hey, look, why? Well, I don't know, actually, why it's designed like that, but it is. So, I'm just going to use that to my advantage and build out of moderately stronger-ish blocks. It's not, like, extremely strong. You'll still end up getting things ripped away if you have a strong enough wind. But I feel like less of them will get, like, torn away like that. And in terms of what kind of roof to put on here, I could use I don't know, cobblestone maybe? That might not be a bad idea. Or maybe a dirt roof. Should I go with a dirt roof? No, probably not. I kind of want to. Oop, I didn't want to do that. Let's grab that, please. There we go. Boom. There we go. Okay. So, let's go back downstairs, and let's grab that piece of log that I dropped. Actually, I think that might actually be a pretty big storm over there. And I think it might actually be coming this way. But not super badly this way. It's a bigger storm, and I've acknowledged the fact that, hey, the clouds were not over me, but now they're over me. So, that could be bad, but that could also just be meh. It's not, like, ideal. It's not horrible either, if that makes any sense. Either way, that looks good to me. And what can I do for this wall right here? Well, I don't know what I can put there. I'm sure I'll figure it out, but for now I have no idea what I can put there. Why did I lag? Does that mean there's a tornado? Yeah, that is a tornado, actually. So what to say, does that mean there's a tornado? Yes, it does. Hello, villager. How are you doing? Yeah, you got a tornado heading towards you again. I know. Not the ideal situation, but it is a situation nonetheless, or whatever it's called. Not really much I can do about that, so I'll just stare at it for now and pretend it's not there. No, that's not how staring at things works. When you stare at it, that means you're acknowledging it's there, and then you're just going to hope it doesn't come over here and destroy everything. That is an ugly house. Okay, that's fine. It's, what is it called? More ugly than the Fiat Multipla. I actually like the look of the Multipla, so that doesn't really mean that much. If you like the Fiat Multipla, let me know. Personally, I do. I like weird cars, and the Fiat Multipla is a weird car, and it's actually very functional, so that's why I like it. If it was not functional, let's say it was a... I don't know. What cars are not very useful? Let's say it was a smart... Well, no, I understand smart as well. If it was a car that just kind of was useless, I wouldn't be as big of a fan of the Multipla. But no, the Multipla has, like, quite a good, what's it called? It's quite good built, in a way. I don't know about reliability, but I know it is built very utilitarian, and that's kind of nice. Not kind of nice, it's definitely nice. Having a vehicle that's able to haul a lot of things and haul a lot of people within a small area and not taking up a huge area. It's actually similar to a Mini Cooper in size from my understanding, but it can hold 6 people. That's kind of impressive. Very impressive, actually. Or not. I mean, people don't like it because it looks weird. It doesn't really fit in with the rest of the cars. Why is that wood going into the ground there? That's kind of odd. Anyway, we just need to get wood though, because we are kind of running out of wood. I think that storm is actually getting closer to me though, which is fine for now. Did I grab that? Yeah, I did. Okay. Is there a tornado in that still? I think the tornado actually might be gone by now, which is nice. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Maybe I should just keep cutting wood until my axe breaks. That might be a good idea. Because I know I need wood regardless. I mean, I'm always going to need wood. Alright, it might not be like I need it all right this minute, but eventually I will need wood anyway, so if I don't cut it down now, I'll have to cut it down in the future. But then again, if I cut it down in the future, I'll probably have a better tool to do so. Instead of using a stone axe, I would be using a diamond axe with, like, efficiency 5 or something. That's alright. Actually, it'd be more interesting if I went with, like, an iron axe with efficiency 5, because most players go with diamond or netherite, but not really that many just decide to go full on, let's rock this iron tool or something. Usually it's not something people want to do, and they just go straight to a high-end tool. But you can actually get quite good specs out of an iron tool, so that might be a interesting twist. Either way, is that enough? Now let's just keep cutting wood until my pickaxe breaks. I mean my axe breaks. Uh-oh, my axe is down to 0 bars of health. How much does that mean I have left in it? Probably not that much. Nope, but I will just finish grabbing that one log. There we go. Alright, how much wood do we have? Barely any. Okay, well that was a success? Question mark, maybe. Yeah, I think that was a successful tree chopping session. Oh, there is a tornado still in that, but it's going a different direction, so that is good. It is a little bit less exciting when we don't have tornadoes continuously. Wait, we got another scout thing. Can I eat it? No? Okay. It might be a little bit less exciting when we don't have tornadoes completely destroying us every single moment, but I kind of like that at the same time. It's just not as dangerous, which is good, because we're in hardcore mode. We don't need, like, extra danger. Minecraft is already dangerous enough, as it is. A professional hardcore player can still end up dying in perfect armor if the situation is just not correct. I just like do that, do that, do that, do that. Oh yeah, I don't really have any food. Maybe I should also work on getting food. But then again, this episode is getting kind of long, so I don't know. Food is kind of important though, so maybe I should kind of work on that at some point. There we go. Work in progress. That might be what we are going to name this episode. It's a work in progress episode. On day 9. Can I sleep yet? No. Can I put a scout away? Actually, it would be in this chest. Yeah, I can. Okay, there we go. And I guess I can try sleeping. It's becoming nighttime though, isn't it? Yeah, it definitely is. Well, I have a little while to build, I guess, before it's nighttime, so let's just go upstairs quickly. What can I do up here? Well, I guess I can stare out the window at the weird-looking view. That's definitely a weird-looking view. That's really weird-looking. Wow. Okay. Either way, what can I do? Well, I guess I can get slabs. Oh, the sun's gone, so I guess it is time to sleep. I achieved nothing in my time of quote-unquote working on my house. I guess I can get, like, slabs. Maybe I should use cobblestone slabs, maybe, for that. I think cobblestone might be the better idea. I kind of didn't want to go with cobblestone roof because cobblestone is stronger. That's just the reason I didn't want to go with it. Trying to, like, be a little bit more vulnerable, if that makes any sense. We're not trying to be way overkill in terms of building, but I think that might actually be a better idea. Like, we have wood walls for this building here, but we're going to go with, like, proper-ish wallage, if that makes any sense. Oh, wait, we're going to also properly mess that up. We're going to properly mesh up placing downstairs, because I kind of forgot how to place downstairs in this game. Either way, we'll do that. Then we'll go over... That's a big tornado. By the way, in a previous episode I said, oh, look at that wedge. No, it's not a wedge, it was a stovepipe. There's a difference, by the way, if you're wondering. A wedge is a tornado that is wider than it is tall. A stovepipe is just a very fat tornado. But it's not, like, wider than it is tall. It's still taller than it is wide. Either way, let's just place down those and realize we don't have enough. And now what? Well, I guess I can go back downstairs and craft some more of these slabs. That's fine. There we go. We are running out of slabs, actually. We're actually running out of cobblestone is our problem, not slabs. I mean, we're out of slabs too, but cobblestone seems to be another issue. That's fine. Who needs cobblestone anyway when you can just build it out of air? Said no one. Yeah, house made out of air is not going to work too good, actually. Either way, I have no axe to break that, so I'll just break it with my fist. That works. There we go, and we'll just place that down there. And I think for now that will be fine. I guess I could also remove these little pillar-looking things here. That might be fine to do. There we go. Maybe I'll try to fill in that, 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 and that, just to make it a little bit less weird in a way. It's still going to be weird. That's a weird looking cloud as well. So right, well there, we successfully built a house to be slightly better than it was for now. Yeah, but I think that will be it for today's episode, because that's kind of getting really, really late in the day for me. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Been like working on cars and stuff today, so I didn't really get a chance until, I'm not kidding, it's 5 in the morning to make this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I gotta go to bed. Have a good day.